State Farm.
Hey, we got any of them defensive clips we supposed to have, man? Can we find them defensive clips?
We're going to come out and feature him on the post and be aggressive. With the pass first, I always think when you start him out passing on the post, then he gets aggressive in the game. And he was great for us. It's exactly what we need with his pace and power. It was great.
Thanks, Doc. Dave McMenamin.
Doc, how much has Ben taking more of a role on Trey allowed you guys to go up in this series?
Oh, it's been big. Him and Matisse and George tonight were the three guys. It's exhausting when you think about what we're asking Ben to do. Follow Trey Young around, follow him around screens, and push the ball up the floor. That's all we talked about at halftime. And one of my coaches reminded me that he was guarding Trey when I was yelling at him about pace. He said he is guarding Trey too. So it's tough, but he's young, he has endurance, so it's been good for us.
Keith Pompey.
Now, what do you think about Joel's performance? It seemed like he battled through.
No, he was great. He's patient. They were going to send 2 and 3 guys at him all night. I thought overall he kept his patience. We got to do a little better job on our spacing, honestly, so he can see guys easier. But it'd be good that now we can see the tape and see exactly what they were doing. So, but overall, I just thought our movement, 10 turnovers for the game, I thought told the story.
Doc, it also looked like he battled through pain a lot too, especially in that third quarter.
Yeah.
A couple of times he fell down, he hit the knee.
Yeah, he's playing hard, Keith. He's giving us everything. And, as you know, I never ask how a guy is feeling because they may tell you, So, yeah, what he's doing has been incredible. He is going through a lot, I'll tell you that, and it's been great to watch.
Last question, Danny Green, how long do you guys expect him to be out?
I have no idea. It's a calf injury. Just my doctor's degree, I would tell you that calf injuries aren't great. So.
All right. Next, we'll go to Kai Carlin.
Hey, Coach. Just real quick, I wanted to ask you about Tobias as a passer. It just really kind of seems like he's continued to kind of add that to his game. So what have you kind of seen in his, evolution really as a passer? Yeah,
just patience. Kai, they are really loading on him. We showed him on film the flow pass, the bounce pass are the 2 areas where we're going to need him to be great. And I thought he did it. I thought, I got on him one time. I think he had Trey one time in the post, and he was looking to pass, and that was a little much. But other than that, I thought he's making the right decisions at the right time. And he is in a lot of ways is really one of our. He leads us so well with some of the things that he says and does.
And then real quick, what were your thoughts on the bench? Because, as a disaster as they were in the first half of game 2, it just kind of seems like ever since then, they've really given you guys a huge boost. Yeah, they've been great. Every guy. We put Tyrese in for 1 second and he makes a play. So every single guy that we're calling right now is responding for us, and that's been good. Thanks, Coach.
Final question, we'll go to Jack McCaffrey.
Jesus, turning it over. Sorry, guys, I'm watching the Denver game while I'm talking to you.
You have to unmute yourself, Jack. You have to unmute yourself, Jack.
Jack, I can't hear you. Hey, Jack, I can't. There you go, Jack. Dang.
I said, Doc, you're 32-6 with your preferred starting lineup. It goes without saying that if you have to take Danny Green out of that, it's going to put a little pressure on you. Are you pretty confident that you'll be able to withstand some changes in that starting lineup?
Yeah, we will. We've done it all year, Jack, and just the next guy has to step up. Not sure who that's going to be yet. We'll go back, watch film, and decide who that will be. I'm not ruling Danny out, but I'm pretty much ruling him out. I doubt if he plays the next game.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Coach.
Take care, guys.
A reminder, as he likes to point out, it is not a title professionally, but Doc Rivers indicating there that based on what he knows of the calf injury, and you guys can speak to this as well, Danny Green's not likely to be playing in game 4, or maybe not anytime soon in this series.
It is hard. I think the two that was hard for me to kind of gauge was the calf and groin injury.
Right.
No matter what, you feel good. You're scared to really cut to test it. And then every time you push off for a calf, you felt it. Every time you cut for a groin. So I think it's going to be very tough. And since they're up, I doubt that he will play the next game.
Yeah, it might be hard for him to get back even into this series because with a calf injury, those soft tissue injuries are always tricky. And we saw with KD and his calf injury a couple years ago what it could possibly lead to when you're trying to push through something of that nature. This isn't a sprained ankle or just a twisted knee. This isn't a pain tolerance thing. This is something that can greatly impact your career if you don't give it the attention that it deserves. And we also saw Anthony Davis. He didn't have a calf injury, but he had a soft tissue injury. He had a groin injury, and he tried to come back, and he just couldn't do it. I mean, some people always tell you, it's the playoffs. You got to fight through. That's people that have probably never really played in the playoffs or don't truly understand what's going on. Certain injuries you can't fight through, and Danny's probably going to be out for a little bit.
Oh, you could fight through them, you just wouldn't be effective.
Yeah, or you won't be out there long.
You can't run, right.
Anthony Davis wasn't out there that long,
right.
with the groin injury. Soft tissue injuries, hammies.
It's hard.
We see Harden with the hamstring injury. We saw Anthony Davis with the groin. Now we have Danny with the calf. Soft tissue injuries in the playoffs, you just can't bounce back like that. It takes time. Those are
And with a little age. Danny. That's a little tough.
Danny's about 33 now? 34?
I'm not sure. He went to Carolina.
We'll look up the number. He's in there.
Tar Heels, don't y'all know each other's age?
Yeah, I'll text Danny tonight. He'll be at the hotel. I'll see him. Now, by the time we get off.
Coming up here, we'll sort that out.
Danny be asleep by the time we get off. What we getting off at 2:30?
3.
Ben Simmons and the Sixers up 2-1. More of our post-game.
Hey, Danny, text me, man. I'll be up.